iced caramel latte to take away, please.
Good morning, everybody. I hope that you're well. My name is Christianne and welcome to my channel Backpacking Bananas, coming at you from sunny Surfers Paradise. I am currently on a backpacking trip heading up the east coast in Australia. I started my journey in Byron Bay and I will be heading all the way up to Cairns. Now, Surfers Paradise is just my second stop on this trip. I arrived here on the Greyhound bus, which is very conveniently located right in the center here in Surfers Paradise, and I'm hoping / I'm anticipating that these Greyhound bus stops are very well located in all the towns that we go to. But Surfers Paradise is such a funny place because it's kind of a bit of a hub in the Gold Coast, but it's not necessarily everyone's favorite place. One, it looks like Miami. Like, look at me right now. I'm on a beautiful white sandy beach, and then you've got these like super sky high rise buildings right next to the beach. Whenever people see pictures of this, they often mistake it for Miami. And what's also an interesting thing to note about Surfers Paradise is that it's not actually a surfer's paradise. Well, I mean, you can go surfing here and people do, but I don't know about you, but like, I think those waves look kind of hectic for surfing, especially like a kind of beginner like me. I still like to use softboards. I'm like on my transition into becoming intermediate, but I just haven't been practicing enough. I basically have this like confidence issue with surfing where one time, well, it wasn't one time, it was kind of like a series of times I just got knocked off way too much, way too many submerges and washing machines, and it's just made me a little bit scared of the sport, and I only really like to go out there if I think the conditions look really like nice and calm, or if I have like an instructor with me. So that is like my thoughts towards surfing. Byron Bay would have been really good, but the weather was a bit shit. Not feeling going here, so I think I will go in one of the next destinations in Noosa, she says, while sipping her iced caramel latte. This is probably going to be a pretty short vlog because I'm only in Surfers Paradise for 3 nights and I only have 3 things on my agenda. The first being I want to lay on the beach all day and get myself a bit of a suntan. I would like to go on a night out here because that is like the thing to do in Surfers Paradise. It's a bit like Magaluf in the way that you're gonna have like club promoters like wanting you to come on the bar crawl and go out. It's a place where a lot of Aussies come for their hen do's and stag do's, and so although it may not be the night out that I would normally enjoy, it's the thing to do here and I'm gonna do it. And also I want to go to WetnWild. I've mentioned the In-Betweeners movies before in this series, and I think I will just be having a bit of a starstruck moment to be in one of the locations where they filmed the movie, which is in WetnWild, which is a water park that's about half an hour away from Surfers Paradise. You can get there in the car or you can get there by public transport. I'm going to be going with my friend Jenny, but more on that later in the vlog. In Surfers Paradise, I'm staying at Bunk. It's very conveniently located right next to the Greyhound bus terminal and also a 2-minute walk to the main beach and literally all of the shops and the main strip. I'm in a 6-bed dorm which costs 64 Aussie dollars per night and the rooms are super nice. I've been not so blessed with a top bunk, but they make the bunks quite private, so I get this entire nook to myself and of course my own light and plug socket. I do wish that there were more hooks around my bed or a shelf, but we do all get these pretty big lockers which you can even charge USB things inside. You can lock these with your own padlock, but I haven't because I've just stuck my clothes inside and I don't think anyone wants to take those. All the rooms have ensuite bathrooms, which in my opinion is not great, so I definitely opt for a room with less beds in this instance. All the rooms have balconies looking out to the pool, which is nice,
So moving down to the pool area, it's really nice here. There's lots of sunbeds and there is actually a jacuzzi area as well. This hot tub gets very busy in the evenings here. There's also loads of chill out spaces in the common areas. You have a nice big kitchen and I'm really loving these personal pantry lockers. I've been trying to stick to non-refrigerated groceries so I can pop all my things in here and not have to use the normally chaotic communal fridges. There is a free brekkie here. It's just cereal between 8 to 10 in the morning. And what is a bit unusual is that they don't have communal plates and cutlery in the kitchen. You have to rent your own personal set from reception with a 20 Aussie dollar deposit, which you get back when you return the set. I get why they do this, but I'm not personally a fan. I think that it's quite a faff. But overall, the hostel is super lovely. There is a laundry room with washing machine and dryer on, I believe, every floor, so that's quite handy too.
Hello, these are my dorm mates.
One thing that I'm noticing up the East Coast, especially during the summer season, which is peak season for backpackers here, is that the best hostels like Bunk get booked out days, if not weeks in advance. So if you want to ensure you are staying where you want on the dates you want, it's really important that you have your itinerary and reservations made in advance. Luckily, my entire trip up the East Coast has been pre-booked, so I don't have to stress about this at all. Welcome to Travel helped me plan my entire customized itinerary and made all the reservations for me. You can visit their Build Your Own page to start planning your own East Coast trip. You can have a free advice call with them, a free quote, and when it comes to booking, you can even set up a payment plan, which is just going to make your life 100 times easier. I will link this page in the description for you to check out. It was a Saturday night in Surfers Paradise, so that means it was time to go on a night out. I had the most lovely fun dorm mates in Bunk, so we went out together on Orchard Avenue. We avoided the clubs with pricey entry because we are backpackers after all, and just had a great time out in some of the lively bars in town.
Good morning, everybody from Surfers Paradise, or should I say, good afternoon. I just spent the morning in a little local cafe getting some work done because we still got to work online out here, but I'm just heading to the beach. One of the girls who I met actually in the Wake Up Hostel in Byron Bay, and then she was also on my same Greyhound bus. Her name is Anna from Germany. She is headed to the beach today, and we had dinner last night in the hostel, and we were just talking about potentially doing a little either surf lesson or just renting a board today, because I didn't manage to do that in Byron Bay, and it's a lovely sunny day today. Oh my god, the rain was coming down so hard when I was sleeping last night, but hopefully the worst of it's gone, and it seems like it is because it's a beautiful blue sunny day. So the rest of the day is just going to be chilling and a little bit of exploring around Surfers Paradise. Memories from Surfers Paradise is that it's always super windy here. In hindsight, probably should have come to the beach earlier on in the day. It would have been a little bit less windy because I feel like it really picks up throughout the day. So I think I've already mentioned the in-betweeners already in this Australia series, and right now I'm living out my ultimate embarrassing in-betweeners dream because we've come to WetnWild, which is in the second movie, and I'm with Jenny, who's actually been living in Brisbane for a year now, which is very exciting. Jenny and I are friends from home, and yeah, we're going to spend the afternoon/day at WetnWild and hopefully not shit down the slide. So if we do, I actually secretly kind of love it because I'm just a sucker for living movie moments, especially movies which I just really enjoy. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to go to WetnWild, this is it. Hopefully they let me actually take my waterproof GoPro down the slides. Fingers crossed.
I was told that the food options in WetnWild are a bit rubbish and a bit expensive. So I'm just in the Woolies in Surfers Paradise looking for a few bits to bring for the day, which might just save me a bit of money.
Just got myself a day entry pass. I'm sure you can probably get it cheaper, but I just got it on the door here. It was 109 Australian dollars for a one-day pass. There are deals if you want to go to the other parks, like SeaWorld and Warner Brothers, I think, but I don't. Just here for the day. Jenny and I have been reminiscing because we used to go, well, I said we used to go on holiday together. We went on holiday together a few times when we were younger, and when we were about 12, we went to France, and we went to a big water park together. And the only memory I have from this is us going on a water slide and it just taking off both of our bikinis.
I don't remember this. I think you made this up.
That's like the only thing I remember from this trip. So we're like, well, we hope we don't have a repeat of that moment.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
All of our dignity.
Slightly more embarrassing at our age now than it was when we were 12.
But it might look better.
I mean, the crowd would love it.
The crowd would be wild.
Yeah.
Wild at Wet n Wild.
Wild and Wet n Wild.
We're gonna go to the Super 8 Aqua Race.
Super 8 Aqua Race. Okay, all right, see you there. I've got a big mat. Okay, on the way up. I think this one's called Black Hole. I don't think the GoPro's gonna be. I've got to win! I didn't win.
Right, well, I won. Photo finish.
Yeah. Greyhound to Brisbane. I'm all packed up and I'm now heading to the Greyhound bus station with my bag, which just very conveniently happens to be like pretty much right next to the hostel. So I have to walk approximately 30 seconds, and that's going to be the end of this vlog in Surfers Paradise. My journey this morning is not very long to Brisbane. I think it's like an hour, but I'm going to end this video here. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it. It's very hard walking and talking with a suitcase. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the links in the description and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you guys in the next video in the series, which is going to be in Brisbane. See you then. Bye.